so hard, but I don't really care. Chance to life. Wake up in the morning, sun is shining, yeah. Chance to life. Chance to life.
Hello everyone, welcome to today's session on moving from spirituality to spiritual independence. I would start with a small story, and before that I would like to welcome Pooja ma'am here, who has been my co-partner and someone I look up to when it comes to spiritual journey. So one thing that I really feel is very, very important to understand. I would just start with this small story. There were two pots who were with farmer. So there was a farmer and उसके पास दो pots थे. One was on the left and the other was on the right. The farmer was moving from one place to the other and was carrying a distance of 5 kilometers. Every day the farmer would fill it with water, both the pots. Now the pots started fighting. The pot which was broken started saying that I'm not good enough, that I'm broken, I cannot even be this good for my master, that I can help my master to get the water that he desires, to ensure that he gets the water which he's taking from one place to other. So the pot kept on saying a lot of things about himself, like, I'm not good enough. I wish I would have been useful to my master. He was just trying to be something. And then the pot realized one day this whole right side area where the farmer was constantly traveling was filled with flowers. That is how drift irrigation came into being. So just like a broken pot, we are also unique and magicians in our own way. And I think spirituality is one way of understanding that we are nothing, and to allow the best to happen from us. So I welcome Pooja ma'am, who has been a spiritual healer I look up to. She has embarked on this journey from years, and she has a very systematic way of designing her sessions. I have personally experienced this Saraswati healing from her, and learned it from to connect to ma'am. And as I said, you can be the broken pot or you can be that filled pot, but you are you, and that makes you unique. And spirituality is a journey to finding that me. So, starting with this, hello, ma'am.
Hi, Ishita.
Hi,
Am
ma'am.
I
How are
audible to
you?
you?
Yes,
I'm
absolutely
doing
audible.
good. Yeah, how are you, Ishita?
I'm doing better right now. So,
Yeah.
ma'am, so the first, ma'am, the first question that I really want to ask is that what is spirituality to you? What, according to you, is spirituality?
See, as we all are human beings, we are made up of, carbohydrates, acids, nutrients. Same way, our mind, our consciousness is made up of some spirit. And that spirit, which we can say our feelings, happiness, joy, love, care, compassion, enthusiasm. And if we are filled with this thing, our life is filled with this all feelings, then it is a real spirituality.
True. I completely agree to that. Like
Yeah.
that makes me ask you, like, why do you feel people need spirituality? Because a lot of times there are so many paths to take in life, but why should people, or why could people taste that genre of spirituality in their life?
Yeah, correct. That spice, that taste of spirituality, completely transforms a person. See, as we talk about energy, as we talk about healings, it leads us to our soul to get more awakened. Each one of us on the earth, are here to do something. to get something, right? True. We are always in search of or in running of ki I should get this, I should get the best college, I should get the best job, I should get the best life partner with for me. So we need everything best for us. So same way there is we can say a food for soul. And that food for soul is the spirituality.
So, since you are a Jain healer in specific also, and I think this is the you are the person who can really bring transformation by just this word. So, if someone has to, so parents have this thing like they would be very stringent about religion, religious values, going to temples, and kids would be very stringent about spirituality sometimes, but they would be against religion. So, what, according to you, is this movement from religion to spirituality?
See, basically, religion means somewhere we are doing some specific, mechanically the things, some particular ritual, some particular puja, some particular time to, follow. While, according to me, what I felt is spirituality is connecting all the religion. Rather, itself, it is a religion, we can say. Because if we say a person is Hindu, or we say a person is Muslim, or anybody of any religion, if they are having clarity of mind, if a person is pursuing purity in her or his heart, and if their actions are sincere actions, then it is actually the meaning of spirituality, right? So, as you have, coined the question that religion, yes, I would like to say that sometimes parents become very, strict with the kids, rigid, कि no, 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 you have to do like this. आपको ऐसे पूजा करनी ही पड़ेगी, आपको ये करना ही पड़ेगा. At that point, bacha, a kid who is in the tender age, we can say, 8 years, 7 years, maybe 15 years, teenagers, they feel that why. They nowadays, our youth need the answer of why. So they want why to do this, right? And sometimes it happens that parents are not having the answer. They would say it is coming from ancestors, so we are doing like this, so you have to follow. And now see our generation, we need that why ka answer. If we get that why answer, na, we do it wholeheartedly. We accept it wholeheartedly.
True.
So yeah, so that thing I have seen. See, I got so many clients na in different age group in different category. So when they talk with me na, I can get that particular vibrations. Ki no, if we give it to them in their sense. See, if you tell a kid of 5 years or 6 years that you have to do like this, so they won't understand. But if you explain them, okay, okay, why you are doing this? If you do like this, then this will happen. If you keep on continuing with your meditation and the things, then whatever you have thought of, you will get. So slowly, slowly, they will start doing that thing. So, according to me, that religion is the way on which we all are rather, going and going. And
True.
spirituality is something which our soul always needs for this thing, enlightenment.
Yes.
So, we can definitely move from our religion to spirituality. And once a person becomes spiritual, all religion he or she can see, equal, or rather we can say there is each religion teaches us something good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, some values are definitely there in each religion. So
I agree.
spirituality leads to that only.
True. And that takes me to the seven aspects of life. Um, like when there are, these are the seven aspects of life which where, we can have spiritually uplifting self energy. So, starting from health, what are the some takeaways that you would like to give?
Yeah, sure, sure. Would like to give that for health region. healing terms comes. And when we say healing is not only, only for body, but healing comes with our mind. It comes with the soul. So if we say ki we can heal with spirituality, so definitely yes, once we, start working on our subconscious mind, once we give good commands to our subconscious mind, once we start having that positive power with small affirmation, like I am healthy, I am happy, all my chakras are balanced. So that way, if we keep on saying to ourselves every day, at least for one time, then definitely our health will go better and better. So if a person, as I mentioned, that clarity in mind, if you can give clear command to yourself, then definitely your health will be more better, or we can have good health.
And how can spiritually people uplift the way they see money, or how they see prosperity?
For the prosperity, we can say nitimatta. In one word, if I say honesty, if we keep on practicing nitimatta, honesty in our whatever business, wherever we are doing job, if our actions are sincere, then definitely we can practice that spiritual business management in our life. So that we can do that management as well, we can evolve spiritually too.
And when it comes to relationship, being a spiritual person, what are few takeaways that you would say that we need to or we could experience on all levels in all our relationships?
Yeah. So for that, again, one word, forgiveness. If we keep on letting go the things, that self forgiveness is the first, right? If we keep on forgiving ourselves, कभी कभी क्या होता है, हम हमारी पास्ट की मेमोरीज को देखते हैं एंड हम रिग्रेट करते हैं, एंड ड्यू टू दैट रिग्रेशन, ड्यू टू दैट गिल्ट, हमारी हेल्थ, हमारी वेल्थ, उसके ऊपर बहुत असर होता है. शायद हमें तुरंत नहीं दिखता है, बट वो असर थोड़े थोड़े समय पर होता रहता है. सो इन टर्म्स ऑफ रिलेशनशिप, फर्स्टली हमें हमारी खुद की जो रिलेशनशिप है खुद के साथ, बीइंग इशिता, हाउ इशिता seeing her past, how she is accepting, how she is attaching in the terms of detachment.
Yeah.
The first thing is like for ourselves, our relationship with ourselves, forgive, let go. And the same equation applies on each relationship of our life. See, people will come, right? People will go. We meet so many different people every day in our life. Some are very good to us, some are not good, not worthy. So if some are not worthy, they are teaching us the lesson. They are, giving us something that, okay, I should improve on this. I should not trust. I should be not open with this kind of people. They are also our teachers, right? And the same way, if a person is very good to us, helping always, motivating us always, then again, it is some factor that yes, we are blessed. We are really grateful to universe and to energy that we met. So each relationship has its own importance, and if we keep on practicing of forgiving, if we keep on practicing of letting go in small things, then relationship would be, heaven on earth, we can say.
And when it comes to parenting, one spiritual advice for parents.
For parents, yeah, sure. For parents, I would like to say that, for your kids, um, tak nahi karo, but become friend of them. I know
True.
it goes something different, but thoda sa be friend to your kid. So if your kids more close to you, might be कि counselor, they won't need the counselor. बिकॉज बहुत बार ऐसा देखा है इशिता हमने कि बच्चे है ना हमारे पास आके, काउंसलर्स के पास आके बहुत ओपन होते हैं, वो बोलते हैं, दे क्राई, दे स्माइल, दे शेयर एंड देन दे बिकम वेरी फ्री, राइट? They share each moment of their life to us. But once it comes to, okay, now you tell the same thing to your mama, now you tell the same thing to your papa, so they would hesitate. No, 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 he will scold me, the fight will happen, this, that. So for parents, definitely would like to say कि, yes, strictness जहाँ पर जितना जरूरी है, जो एक लिमिट बाउंड्री जरूरी है, रखिए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. But be moreover friend. Show your trust on them. Then they will definitely come to you. And once you are their first best friend, तो I don't think कि कोई और जगह पे कुछ भी जाकर कुछ एडवाइस लेने का जरूरी रहेगा.
I agree. And I
Yeah.
think that is something I'm grateful to my parents for. Like, they have learned, they had actually, like, I was reading this quote. There was this ox on which there was a little kid sitting. So so the kid says that ox, you have so good life experience.
Hmm.
So you tell me how to live life. And the
Hmm.
ox says to the kid that that I have the life experience, but today I want to live life in a new way and again right from the start with you, so that I can see with a glance which I have not seen ever. So I think parents also go through this learning curve, which I am really grateful that my parents have been very open to a lot of things which I could share with them. So I think that is something which I really look up to them for. And next question is like, how to let go this spiritual ego? Sometimes, when we start working with energy, when we start uplifting ourselves, we get this ego within us that मैं कुछ हूँ, या I have the right to give advices to people. So
Hmm.
it's this ego that comes in, that even not probably not consciously but unconsciously that comes in. So how to let go this spiritual ego and understand that ego is coming in, and so you're again depleting your spirituality only.
Yeah, very true, very true. Very nice question. See, what happens now? Spirituality comes with practice, right? It takes a lot of time. Once we say sadhana won't happen in one day or 1 hour. It takes lot many efforts. It takes lot much time, and moreover, it requires patience. Agree?
Yes.
Now, yeah, once we have developed that patience, so definitely we start feeling, okay, I am something. I have achieved something. And once this thing is coming now, what is ego? If we say, so ego does not, let the love flow. The love which is universal love, the love which we have, developed with the sadhanas, by the teachings of great masters, with the, our mentors, our gurus. What happens? That blockage gets started. Ego makes us separate from the gurus, from the mentors, rather from the universal powers. So what happens कि हम कुछ प्रूव करने के चक्कर में कि नहीं नहीं मैंने बोला तो इट्स अ what word we can say ब्रह्मास्त्र है, something like that. Some people thinks like that. So जब उस स्टेट पे हम पहुंचते हैं ना, at that point we just need to think, we just need to see our past कि from where we have started first, and secondly why we have started. Some goal is always there behind, once we walk onto this path of spirituality, each one of us has one goal to do something, to achieve something. So that why, if you keep on your mind na ki why you have started, then that ego won't be more bigger. And yeah, and to come out of, even if we are feeling ki okay, some particular state has been, we have created and we have gone through, then just see particular souls, particular saint, or we can say ki particular talkers ki whom we can really connect to. Okay, and always uplifting कि okay मैं तो यहाँ तक पहुंचा है, but somebody is doing something more better, let me try something new, let me learn something new. So as you keep your learner's attitude on, that ego, or rather spiritual ego, won't affect you.
True. I agree. I
Yeah.
think I also came across days when I was bringing spiritual ego, and the most liberating thing was to come back to the understanding that I am nothing. And when I started reaffirming myself that I'm nothing, I could not only let go my self doubts, but I could also move towards spirituality a little more. Because
Hmm.
every day now, when I want to connect to someone, I would rather want to hear because I'm nothing.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that really
हम
helped.
यस हम बोलते हैं ना, शून्यता ही पूर्णता है और पूर्णता ही शून्यता है. वो बात है कि once we have that nothingness का feeling, rather once we have that learner's attitude, no, that
Yes,
ego thing won't happen to us, because we are student, we are in the learning process, and life teaches us so many things.
I,
Every day we are getting something new.
I agree. And the most important question. So
Yeah.
हम spiritually connect हो जाते हैं. For example, there are days when I would be like, where is Pooja ma'am? And I'll keep calling Pooja ma'am that ma'am, I'm feeling anxious. I'm sure you would get such situations a lot. कि people would call you and they would get dependent on you. That they want to talk, and they want to find a solution to it. So we become dependent on systems of spiritualities and specific gurus जिनसे हमने सीखा है. So how to practice this spiritual independence and move towards that.
Right. So see what happens ki in starting definitely we need our guru, our mentor's support with us. But once we keep on practicing na, एक लेवल पर, एक साधना का जो लेवल है या फिर मेडिटेशन का जो लेवल है, हम वहां पर पहुंचते हैं ना, ऑटोमेटिक वी फील सम मोर क्लियर क्लैरिटी ऑफ थॉट्स, more clear peace of mind, or we can say more clear way out to live our life. Okay, so spiritual independence is something कि spiritually जब हम uplift हो गए, we have reached to a goal of our happiness, we have reached to our goal of joy, of satisfaction, of everything, every virtue in the starting which we have discussed. If we feel that ki, okay, I have reached up to my limit, then how can I become more independent? Then just in one word, that okay, now what next? Then what is next level I can achieve? And once you start in search of that thing in your own meditation, okay, here we are not going to be dependent on a particular person or a mentor or on a particular, modality, but we are going to meditate only on ourselves. यहाँ पर हम बोलते हैं ना कि आत्मा रहती है, हमारी थर्ड आई, once it become more and more powerful, हमारा intuition power अपने आप डेवलप होता है, we become very clear with the things. तो यही एंड गोल है कि if spiritually independent होना है, then साधना करो, मतलब मेडिटेशन के अंदर अपनी थर्ड आई को इतना क्लेंजिंग करो, अपने आप आपको वो रास्ते दिखेंगे. एंड देन ऐसा नहीं है कि यू वॉन्ट नीड योर मेंटर्स, डेफिनेटली योर मेंटर्स आर देयर ऑलवेज टू सपोर्ट यू, राइट? So always be grateful, but the majority the things you will get from inside. So that gratefulness also, we can bow down to universe. We always say na in all our prayers that I'm very grateful to universal powers, I'm very grateful to all the masters who has taught me, right? So that thing will be definitely there, but we won't be, addicted or dependent on them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So
I think, so ma'am, any last quote that you would like to say before we end this session,
yeah, sure, I would.
or
That
a mantra or anything that comes to your mind first?
would give one affirmation to our
Yeah.
people who all are watching us, right? So just to have success, to feel that success in the mind, just tell to yourself, I am brave, I am strong, I am cool, I'm peaceful, I'm love, I'm sympathy, I am pleased with all, I have no enemy, I have no habits in eating, thinking, behaving. I am free, I am free, I am free. Yes. So thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
having
ma'am.
me here. And
And I
thank
would
you all.
also like to just say this last line that with the faith in the unknown and the confidence in the world and trust in self, we are all moving towards spirituality a little more. So
Ah,
thank you, ma'am. And that affirmation, I think I'll pin it because that was very beautiful. Thank you, ma'am, for this insightful session. Thank you.
most welcome. My pleasure. Thank you, Ishita. Thank you, everyone who is watching. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for watching this episode and who are going to watch this. Thank you.